Welcome back to Legendary Encounters Alien deck building game. We're playing Movie 2, and there's one thing I've been doing slightly incorrectly. It hasn't affected the game at all, and it has to do with one of the cards we have having to do with the combat zone. I keep saying it's +2 combat in the combat zone. What it is actually takes 2 less combat to defeat an alien in the combat zone. All right, let's continue on. We're going to start with our synthetic. We get a card added to the complex, which pushes one card down into the combat zone. And here we have it. And what is it? It's another one of these acid splashing xenomorphs. So death is draw a strike. All right. Can our synthetic even deal with it this time? What do we have for cards? Okay, this is good. So I don't know. Do I have enough? 1, 2. Yes, I do. Wow, good stuff. All right, we're going to play our versatile programming, which gives me every symbol, and I get to draw a card. And with that, I'm going to be able to play knife games, bishop, and it's draw a strike. But because we played all symbols, you may ignore the text above. So we don't have to draw a strike. So we're going to get 4 attack. 5, 6 attack is going to be enough to kill the acid blood xenomorph because it takes 6, but we're going to have to draw a strike for doing that. And I guess we'll just go ahead and draw our strike and see what we get. And we get another contaminated wound, uncurable. That's not good. So now our synthetic has 2, 3, 4, 5 damage, 4 of which cannot be cured. And he only has a total of 12 hit points, so 7 hit points left. And we have 2 recruit and 1 attack left. So I can't clear anything in here to put the sentry gun in, so we're going to use our 2 recruit for you want some of this card, which is if you have this symbol, you get an extra attack, 1+. All right, that's the xenomorph. That is our synthetic's turn. We took out 1 xenomorph, splashing us with acid. Up next is our technician. All right, here we go. All right, it's the technician's turn. We need to add a card to the complex, which is going to push all these guys over. And yeah, we got to get these sentry guns set up. So we have the meddlesome xenomorph taking 4 attack, take him down. And let's take a look at our cards for our technician. Ooh, get him to medical. That might be pretty good stuff. Although we only have 1 wound that is worth 1 that we can heal. And he has his special card. So we're going to play it. Now we've got to remember this is worth 2 recruit. So we're going to play that, draw a card. And worth 2 recruit. Oh, great. So we get the double medical card. So 2, 4, 6. We're going to have a total of 8 recruit. And can we clear medical? I suppose we can. So, and we have basically no attack. Wow, we're in trouble. Well, we're going to use our 2 attack to try and scan the med lab, because if this is a hazard or an event, it's going to clear the med lab. So let's give that at least a try. And it's not. It's another one of these acid spraying xenomorphs. So that tactic failed. And I didn't replace this card down here, did I? And it's going to be another one of these close encounter cards. All right, well, I'm in trouble. I've got 2, 4, 6, 7. I have 8 recruit. 8 recruit. Let's see, what is this? 5. It's a coordinate. Once this turn, you may scan the airlock or ventilation shafts. Well, we'll take that for 5. And I don't think our synthetic has any coordinate cards at all. No, he doesn't. He hasn't bought any yet, so he wouldn't be able to coordinate with us. So that was 5. I've got 3 recruit left, and we'll put that in. That's Ripley enraged again, and I guess we might as well take another one of these for 3, giving us recruit points. Unfortunately, that's the end of our technician's turn, and unfortunately, we have a xenomorph there. For every 1 in there, you take a hit or a strike. So our technician's going to take a strike, and it's no damage. Discard this. Whew. All right, we got lucky there. All right, up next, once again, is going to be our synthetic. Okay, the game heating up. Of course, this card now comes down into the combat zone. Could possibly have 2 aliens there, but I don't know what it is. And we added a card, and let's see what we get this time. Oh man, we get a face hugger. A reveal, put this in front of you. Any player can fight it on their turn. If it's still at the end of the next turn, kill it and gain a chest burster from the hatchery. Oh great, so this, we're going to have to get rid of this. I'll just put it here. I'm sure, well, I'm not sure. We might have 3 attack. Let's see if we do. Does he have 3 attack? He has 2 3 attack, and that's all he has. And I think we're going to have to spend those 3 attack to, oh man. Or do we want to leave it? Because we can kill the face hugger on the technician's turn and still not get a chest burster. This would allow us to kill the meddlesome xenomorph. So let me just think about that. And well, actually we need to look at the cards from our next player because I didn't get them set up yet, and we'll see if he's able to kill the xenomorph. And he says, yep, I will be able to take out the face hugger for you. And so that leaves me free then as the synthetic to play Close Encounter. This is the card I'm playing slightly incorrectly. And what it says, it's worth 2 attack, but anything in the combat zone this turn gets -2 to kill it. So what it means is this 4 in the combat zone, I guess I'll put that on my character, only costs 2 to kill instead of 4 because of this card. So that's what we have. So this will be killed. Now we can scan. We can scan 1 location for free. Let's scan the med lab for free, and it's the next set of sentry guns. Ooh, okay, this is actually not too bad. I have 1 attack left, which can't do anything, and I forgot to replace this card. Apologize for that. I have 4 recruit, and I think with the 4 recruit I'm going to use 2 of them to place 1 of the sentry guns in the med lab, which means anything in the med lab now is going to have -2 to kill it. We're halfway to completing objective 2. I have only 2 recruit left. There's nothing for 2 recruit, so I can't do anything. That's going to be the end of the synthetic's turn. Now, unfortunately, he's going to have his hand next turn. Unfortunately, fortunately we got rid of this guy. Unfortunately, for the next time, well, no, maybe we're doing okay. I meant the face hugger needs to be taken out by our technician, so I think we're doing okay. So let's go to the technician's turn, and we'll process. All right, it's the technician's turn. Yes, we're adding a card to the complex, and there we go. It's all done. Nothing in the combat zone, which is good, which means the technician can get rid of the face hugger on our synthetic if he has enough ability to do so, and he has 3 attack with Ripley Enraged to start with. He has a total of 4 attack. Well, he's going to use, does he have any other green symbols? No, he does not. So basically he's going to use the Ripley Enraged for 3 attack. That is going to kill the face hugger on the synthetic, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. He's not going to get a chest burster. And what is left for him? Oh, he has Vigilant. This is armor. So it says, should you be required to draw a strike, you may discard this to avoid a strike. So he's going to have 2 cards now in Vigilant status. And I guess the rest, he has 1 attack, which is not going to be able to allow him to do anything, which is too bad. And then he has 3, 4, 5. He has 6 recruit. And 6 recruit is, I think he's going to take another Ripley Enraged. It's green fist symbol, which is good. So he'll take another Ripley Enraged. And we're going to replace the headquarters with another card, another Knife Games card. And I think that's the end of our technician's turn. So he will put all these cards back. That's the end of his turn. So we will probably, I think I'm going to do 1 more turn each for our synthetic. Gets another turn, so does our technician. So let's continue on, starting back up with our synthetic. Okay, well, we avoided the face hugger problem because we had till the end of our technician's turn to kill it, which we did. And so adding a card to the complex, which means the Acid Blood Xenomorph is going to pop down into the combat zone, and we're going to add another card to the complex. All right, Synthetic's turn. What do we have here? A Vigilant worth 2 recruit. We have this one. Do we have the appropriate symbols? It looks like we do not have the appropriate symbols, so we're not going to get the bonuses on the cards. But we have -2 fight. So this costs us 4 to kill. So we have 2 attack. We have 3/4 attack, and we can't play the special cards because we don't have the symbols. So we get a total of 5 attack. Well, 4 attack is going to be able to kill this guy, and that's the Acid Spray Xenomorph. So we're going to have to take a strike for the Synthetic, which we don't really want to do. Oh man, what is this? At the start of your next turn, discard this and all the characters in your hand. Well, all the characters that have this symbol, which is all your basic characters. Ouch! That's another annoying strike. We have 2, 3. I have 3 recruit. I could bump it up to 5 recruit, which I think I'm going to do. 5 recruit. Now, do I have a coordinate from... I have no coordinate from the technician. So I could have 3 recruit or 5 recruit. I think I'm going to take the 5 recruit, and we're going to take this coordinate card. Once it's turned, you can scan the airlock or ventilation shafts. So we're going to take that, and that's going to be the end of the Synthetic's turn. It's not going to be able to do anything else. We're going to replace the headquarters card with another. They're all around us. Okay, and yeah, we have this annoying thing to happen on the Synthetic's turn in the next episode. And so we're going to end off this episode with our technician taking his turn. All right, the final turn for this episode. Yes, indeed, this card. Going to move down into the combat zone because we have to add a card to the complex, which we're doing. All right, and what is this that shows up? An event. Okay, this is actually pretty good for us. We get an event, but our technician has this card, which means Vigilant. When an event or hazard is revealed, you may discard this to cancel it. If you do, the acting player gets 5 attack that turn. So we're canceling the event, which means it doesn't happen. We're discarding this card, and we get 5 attack. So that was actually really, really good. So we're starting right off with 5 attack, and that event just didn't happen. So that is most excellent. And we've got another armor that we're going to play as Vigilant. So now he has 2 armors up in there to avoid 2 strikes in the future. And he has 5 attack, so 5, 6, basically has 7 attack. He has 7 attack and 3 recruit. Well, with 3 recruit, you might as well get another one of these. I don't know if we want to clog our hand up, but I think it'd be pretty good. For 3 recruit, we're going to get that. Draw another card to the headquarters, and we have 7 attack to process. Now, if we go up here in the med lab, we actually have the sentry guns there. So let's go ahead and scan the med lab. We have 7 attack. This is going to take 2 of our attack to scan, and it's a face hugger. Damn it! So the face hugger. Okay, so we have 5 attack left. With the 5 attack left, 3 of them we're going to kill the face hugger. Damn it! And that only leaves us 2 attack left. We're going to scan the airlock with our remaining 2 attack, and it's an event. Damn, okay. So we get another event, and this time we do get an event. Ooh, okay, that's, again, not as horrible as I think. Because the event here is someone is going to have to go out there, choose a player to draw 2 strikes. Well, the technician's going to choose himself. The reason he's going to choose himself is because he has both of his armor cards out. And it says, Vigilant, you should you be required to draw a strike, you may discard this to avoid it. So for the 2 strikes he has to draw, he's going to avoid both his body, or discard both his body armor cards, meaning he draws no strike. And this is actually pretty good because we've got 2 clear areas now. And that's going to conclude our technician's turn, which is pretty awesome stuff. And that's going to conclude our episode. So looking at the recap, we have broken morale for the synthetic. So at the start of his next turn, he's going to have to discard all of his regulars, his specialists, and his grunts. He's got a total of 12 health, but he has 4 health that cannot be cured. So he's down to a maximum of 8 points, but he also has an extra damage. So he only has 7 hit points for our synthetic, 8 hit points for our technician, out of a total of 10 because he has 2 non-curable wounds. So we have one of the sentry guns set up, and we need to set up the second one, and then from there we should be able to move on to Objective 3. So thanks so much for watching along. This is Legendary Encounters Alien deck building game. We're playing the second scenario, or game in the box, which is basically has to do with aliens, which is the second movie. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your subscriptions, your comments, your likes. Really appreciate it. Join me next time for the continuation of Legendary Encounters Movie 2.